Okay, so let's give you guys some more practice. So integrate this by substitution. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this, make u to be this. So let u equals this thing here. Then if u equals this thing here, then du equals this, dx equals this. So now, but the thing is, when you make this to be u, if you differentiate this, it will give you 2. But then there's nothing here. There's nothing here to cancel out with this x. You see, the reason why this is slightly difficult is because of this x here. You've got this annoying x lingering around, and you've got no way of getting rid of this x here. Well, anyway, make u to be this thing here. So dx equals this thing here. So now we can put this into here, and we can put the u into this thing here. So this will then become this. But the thing is, we've got nothing over here to cancel out with this x. The reason why this is slightly difficult is because of this x lingering around. We don't have a way of getting rid of it. Well, the way we get rid of it is to go back to the original u equals this thing here. So going back to u being 2x plus 1, you rearrange it so x. So it's basically u recycling this thing here. That will then give you x equals this thing here. Now that you've got x equals this thing here, you can put this into the x here. So this thing here. So the point here is that when given this, you can go back to this thing here and rearrange it so that x is a subject, and then you can put it back into here. Okay, so the trick here really is to use this bit here and put it back into the x. Well, that will then take you to here. Okay, so when you put this back into the x here, that will then take you to here. Okay, so now you've got a quarter here. So factor out the quarter. That will then because it's a constant. So take the quarter out. That will then give you this. And then now multiply this thing, multiply this and this. That will then take you to here. And then now it's just basic integration now. So from here, integrate it. It will then give you this, and then tidy up. It will then give you this, and then it's blah blah blah. Overall, the answer will be this. Okay. So next question here. So next question is integrate this by substitution. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this, let's u equals this thing here. Okay, if u equals this thing here, then du equals this thing here, then dx equals this thing here. So now we can put this into the dx. And we can put the u into here. That will then give us this. That will then give us this. But again, there's no way of getting rid of this x to the power of 3. If you have something like this, then these two will cancel out. But in our case, dx equals this thing here. This is 2x. It doesn't really cancel out with x to the power of 3. So what we do is we visualize this as being an x times an x squared. So now these two will cancel each other out, and then from above, x squared equals this thing here. So now we can put this into the x squared. So the trick here is to visualize this as this, and then now these two will cancel out, and the x squared, you put it into here. That will then take you to here. Okay, so don't forget, you still got a half here. You still got a half here. So a half is a constant. So take it out here. That's why it's out here. And then now break this up as being one fraction. So that's u to the power of 1 divided by u to the power of 3. So really, it's the index get this index, take away this index. So 1 take away 3 is negative blah blah blah, and then you've got a negative here, and this fraction here is actually this. So now we can just integrate this. So that will then give us this, and then tidy it up. That will then give you this, and then substitute back into the u here. So that will then give us this. So the overall answer will be this. Okay.